So how do we practice pickoffs? Like, you don't have to rely on being on the game mound to get good work in. So as a lefty, you just need to orient yourself. After you've done like your throwing progression where you warm up, you do your pitching drills, you go back in, whatever, you throw all your stuff, you throw from the windup, you flip your pitches. At the end of your routine, you should get maybe 10 pickoff moves in. So for you righties, that means what? Brennan's going to turn here, and he's going to work on it to you, right? And then you guys are going to do what? You're first base. He's our pitcher. So first base is, I'm going to be here, and I'm going to lift, and I'm going to hit you. So do a couple. And obviously you're going to do snap throws, and you guys just going to do it back. So he'll throw one to you, and then you'll turn yourself, and then you'll pick off back to him. So you don't have to like make him only be the pickoffer. And then the big thing here, this is really important, is you guys have to be each other's coaches. So don't tear each other down, but just tell them like, hey, that wasn't your best one. Let them do a couple in a row without feedback, and then be like, hey, your second one was really good. Your shoulders stayed straight to the plate longer. Your third one, you stepped more towards me too soon. And same thing with you guys. If it's the short arm one, tell them how short their arm was, right?
That was supposed to be better. I think my feet got a little caught up. But
Nice. That was a good quick arm motion, right? Yeah. And you guys don't have to give each other feedback every time. And if you're like, hey, I'll ask you, right? You could just talk to each other. Like sometimes guys want more feedback, sometimes guys don't. I think it's a good rule in general just to ask for it. Be like, hey, how good was that one compared to my last one, right? How good was this one? Or like, hey, I'm going to do this move now. Like, let me know what you think about it. Nice. Hey, that was good. All right. That was nice. Is give them a good target, right? Because ultimately, that's the other thing that really matters is you might have a nasty, quick move, but if it's a head-high throw, that's going to, even if it was, you're making up a tenth of a second with a faster move, and you lose 2/10 with a bad throw, right? So that throw's got to be downhill and sharp right to the bag. So practicing these with a pretty good target is a good thing to do. But excellent job. So this is going to be part of your throwing routine, and you guys have to be, a big part of being a good pitcher anyway is being a coach to each other. So like when I was warming up in pregame and I'm throwing my curveballs, my partner's always like, hey, yeah, that one was good. The other one's like a little bit on the side of it. Like that curveball was loopy. This one was sharper. Everyone's always helping each other. And again, you don't have to like tell him, like he can ask, right? You guys can ask for help if you don't want to be like, hey, shut up. Because some guys don't want to be talked to all the time, but just be there for each other. Watch and be ready to give feedback if they ask for it, okay? But this should be a part of every time, because now if you do just 5 pickoffs every day, 100 days later, that's 500 pickoffs, right? That's a lot. That's going to make a really meaningful difference. And then especially for you lefties, that's going to be the difference between picking off 3 guys a year and 10. Because on my teams, we only have like 1 or 2 lefties a team, right? But like, and it always comes down to work ethic, but one of my best 14U lefties, he picked off like 8 guys a season because his move was like consistently really, really good. And so he would catch guys napping, he would catch guys taking off, but he would also just catch good base stealers because his move was just so darn good. And righties too, you catch 1 or 2 guys a year on average, not a whole lot, but that could be a really pivotal turn. And especially for you lefties, you're naturally going to keep them at first a lot more. But a leadoff single, and now you pick them off, now that inning is like dead, right? Versus leadoff singles can lead to a big inning. So grab some water and then meet me back out here. We're going to do second base stuff. Good job, though.